What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James, talking to you today about Bitcoin's death. The narrative continues. Like, we see mainstream media continuously talking about this. I want to show how many times Bitcoin has been declared dead, just show the ridiculousness that is the mainstream media. Before I get into that, the spreadsheet, the first 26 coins that I spoke about on the channel. Had you invested $100 into each of these when I release videos about them and you're still holding that crypto, you're in profit for around 8.5K. This is obviously after multiple retracements and a bear cycle. At one point, this was above 100K, this spreadsheet. This shows the importance of profit taking, folks. If you want to see the coins that I own, you can come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share the coins I'm buying and the coins I'm selling, particularly right now. The coins that I'm buying up during the bear cycle. If you want to see those coins that I think can do significant gains, like 20x, 40x, 50x, 100x, and all you have to do is click the link in the description and check it out. Bitcoin hovering around sort of the low 21s, keeps testing the 20K region. And we're going to see that consistently. When 20K is finally breached, the decline down on Bitcoin's price is going to be pretty dramatic. There's going to be a lot of opportunities in this market. But look, we see constant articles at the moment. Is Bitcoin Cash dead? Is Bitcoin declared dead by Finbold? Now that Bitcoin is dead again, it's a time to buy. Crypto is dead. The Spectator, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies aren't dead just yet. Bitcoin price stuck below 29 as Terra comes back from the dead. Crypto is dead. Long live crypto. Is Bitcoin dead? Constant. And actually, shout out to this site. So they've got 99bitcoins.com have a Bitcoin obituary. Bitcoin has died 452 times over the course of its lifespan. You know, we can see Bitcoin is dead, like articles at like when it was at 67,000. We can see, we can see it throughout the course of history, and it is staggering. Look, these are the most recent articles. Crypto assets are a catastrophe. Crypto assets are worth nothing. All crypto should die in a fire. Crypto is dead. Blockchain is a fraud. Bitcoin will run out. Excuse me. Bitcoin will run out of greater fools. Crypto's like a venereal disease. Wow, that's intense. Bitcoin is just a crappy tech stock. Bitcoin will be a traumatic memory. Bitcoin is inevitably obsolete. Bitcoin is a scam which will only end in tears. Daily Mail. All of this. We've seen it. This happens every bull cycle and every bear cycle, and it scares the shit out of people, and it makes no sense, because wholeheartedly, when you look at the lifespan of Bitcoin over the course of its last even just 4 years, look at the upward trajectory that the market's in. Even now it's down to 21K, and if you got in at 69, that really sucks, but it doesn't. Because long-term, Bitcoin's still going up. And long-term, this chart shows that it is going up. Even if we're in a bear cycle now, which we clearly are, and I still think there's a ton more downside, but the solid projects remain. We'll see a shit ton of cryptos over the course of the next 6 months to a year die. That is true. They will be low cap altcoins, a lot of them. A lot of them will be, and they will disappear. They will be done. But Bitcoin won't die. Ethereum won't die. So, I don't even think Solana will die, to be fair. I know Solana's having some issues at the moment, or has had a number of issues, but I still think Solana's going to be knocking about. All of these top tier cryptos, these really blue chip projects are going to be around. But you've got to remember why mainstream media do anything. It's fear-mongering. It's always fear-mongering. Mainstream media, now we've got 24-hour news cycles and all that shit. What we end up seeing is just horrible story after horrible story after horrible story that ramp up fear. We've seen it more than ever in the last couple of years. And that's not just crypto, that's everything. We're seeing just consistent poor journalism to get views, to get clicks. Clickbait journalism is a massive thing now. And these are from legitimate news source. Like some of these are really big news sources. And they're still doing it, you know? And if you are new to crypto and this freaks you out, you do just have to remind yourself it's tied 452 times. Bear in mind, it's tied 452 times since its inception. Last year, it hit $69,000. By that point, how many times had it died? A lot. At its peak, look at all these supposed deaths. The death. Why you should sell your Bitcoin at 400 when it was $450. Imagine if you'd sold that off the basis of that pissing article. So you've got 10 Bitcoin and you sell them because you've read this article where you've been told you should sell your Bitcoin. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it's constant. You've just got to... This is one of those things where if you are brand new to crypto, these stories can scare the crap out of you. Particularly during a bear cycle where there's going to be more depth to the crash. But again, every bear cycle, doesn't matter if it's the NASDAQ, doesn't matter if it's the S&P 500, doesn't matter if it's the DJIA or housing or diamonds or gold. Bear cycles are the best time to invest and they pay off because new all-time highs are achieved over the course of time. We know this because it's historically always been the case. It's just the differences with the financial markets that I've just spoken about. The payoff takes many more years than, say, crypto will. And also, the actual payoff is far, far, far greater in crypto than it is in the other financial markets. And people just need to remember that. If you are brand new to this market, you've got to look at that and go, Jesus Christ, mainstream media are shit. Jesus Christ, mainstream media are morons. Because we've seen tons of it. We've seen tons of it. Bank of England said Bitcoin's pretty much failed as a currency when it was at 10.8k, just after the crash in 2018. It's damn near 7 times that. Not quite, 6 point something times that from then to then. Bitcoin's greater fools go into hiding when it was at 6.5. Yeah, all right, but then it 10x'd from that point. Cryptocurrencies have failed and blockchain still has yet to be proven useful. Forbes. Now, I hate Forbes. They're always shitting on crypto because they like clicks. 6.3k, so 10x from there. You can go to any of these articles. Bitcoin will be worthless and have zero value in 2019. The Express. It's 3.5k. If you'd have listened to that, sold your Bitcoin at 3.5k, you could have 20x your money from the heights that it hit. It's just mental. These stories always come out, and I always just remind myself that I've seen all of this for the past 7 years now. This crap is just nonsense. And if you are brand new to this market, guys, if you've only really entered the crypto space in the last 2 years, you need to understand that these stories are always around. They've been around since its inception, when Bitcoin was at measly 23 cents. Underground economists, why Bitcoin can't be a currency, why Bitcoin will fail. Imagine if you sold your Bitcoin at $3 because of that. You had 100 Bitcoin, you sold them because it was like, oh, this article's. These people are paid to scare you. They're paid to make you click, then they fearmonger. Always remember, if you believe in the space, then this is a space you want to stay in. And long term, since 2012, price appreciation in this entire crypto space has only grown, and that will continue to be the case. So take a step back, understand mainstream media are not your friends. Mainstream media are not doing the right thing by you as an individual. They are literally doing everything out of business results. If I get these many clicks, this earns me this much in ad revenue, da 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 da. So bear that in mind. That's it from me. I just wanted to actually slam them because honestly, I'm so sick of the Bitcoin stories, but I'm aware that I've dealt with them for 6 or 7 years, and I'm aware that a lot of people haven't. I'm getting texts from like people that entered the crypto space, that are friends of mine that entered the crypto space in the last year, and they're seeing these articles and going, "Is this going to happen?" And I just send them this link. What do you think? Do you think these stories have any worth to them? Probably not. Yeah. Quick rant. Mainstream media is shit. They are not. Whatever news that they're spitting out is never relevant to you. It's simply to scare you to continue watching or going onto their sites. Every single story, you can look at everything you've ever seen in the past year or the past 2 years, every way that news has been reported, and it is wholeheartedly to scare, to get you to engage, because that's how they make money. So remember that, because these stories, the 452 we have seen over the past 10 years, are bollocks. And they're coming from people that either don't understand the tech market, they either don't understand what Bitcoin can be or is, or they simply just want to capitalize on a downturning market, scare you, and get you to continue engaging. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I just felt like that's good information, worth sharing, particularly given how many new people are in crypto at the moment. So if you're scared, if you're nervous about the bear cycle, understand there'll be another bull cycle. Understand these stories are bollocks. Anyway, that's it from me. Take it easy. If like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know when new content's coming out. And if you want to see the coins that I am buying up right now in this bear cycle, that I'm going to continue dollar cost averaging into, then all you have to do is go to copymycrypto.com. It's where I'm at the moment. I've made a couple purchases in the last week. I'm looking at a couple more purchases that I've got open orders, but they're just not closing right now. And when Bitcoin breaches 20k and drops lower, I'll be reevaluating the coins, and I'll probably be buying more, many more times. Dollar cost averaging in is the most sensible way of investing. Always leaving a bit of money on the side so you've got it in case prices drop lower. Never try it and close the bottom. It never works. Most people miss it and then they get pissed off. You sleep better DCAing in. So if you want to see the coins that I'm buying that I think will 20x or more, you just have to click the link in the description and check it out. That's it from me, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye. And Bitcoin's not dead.